Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Fat Show. So, I think I've done it again. Sorry if I'm a little bit of a broken record, as this is my third E91 that I've bought for the channel, but I did it again. I can't help myself. I saw it pop up on Facebook Marketplace. It's 2011 LCI with 40,000 miles. It was elderly owned for pretty much the last 8 years. It's had like 1,000 miles a year put on it. It's absolutely immaculate. It's beautiful, it's white, I love it. I guess it does have one problem for a car for me, is it's an automatic, but I think I'll forgive that just based on how well everything else is with it. So on this episode, I'm just gonna basically do a walk around the car, make sure it is immaculate as I thought it was yesterday when I bought it. We'll go over the window sticker, see what features it has. I'll go over the CarFax to see what maintenance I need to do to make it 100% pristine. We'll get up on the jack stands, look it over mechanically, make sure there's nothing there, which I don't think there will be, just based on the mileage it has. Yeah, so basically the goal of the car is to make it absolutely like concourse pristine, and then I'll probably sell it because it's an automatic, and yeah, I'm allergic to automatics. But it's beautiful, and it's gonna be fun to look at in the garage for a while and work on. So with that, let's get to it. So I guess we'll start off and I'll just show you guys the window sticker to see what options it has. It's actually a pretty lightly optioned car. My favorite one being the Alpine white. That's like my favorite BMW color, except for maybe some of the exotic M colors. But anyways, beige interior, and really the only options it has is the premium package and like heated seats. I mean, I guess it has some like walnut trim, but pretty low price when it was originally sold. 41.2, and the one nice thing about the wagons is they're actually finally produced in Germany, which is not the case for the sedans. But anyways, let's take a look around her. So yeah, Alpine white, 2011 LCI. It's gorgeous. I mean, there's a few very minor blemishes I've found on it down here, but I'll just buy some touch-up paint and correct that. There's a little bit of curb rash on the wheels. Yeah, the body, like, it's not even really worth slowing down to take more time looking around because there's pretty much nothing. I guess on this door handle there's a little bit scraping there, but overall it's beautiful. And it has the cargo cover and net, which a lot of these never have when they go up for resale, and then floor mats. Since I have to find something, the one thing I noticed yesterday when I looked it over is the rear tires are the OEM Continental tires, and then the front tires are Bridgestone. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. These Bridgestones on the front are the most recent ones put on, so I don't know if I'm gonna buy 2 of these and put them on the back so they match, or I might just go ahead and order 4 Continental DWSs like I usually put on all my cars. Oh, I guess it's missing the dust cap there. I have one, it's fine. Inside, I mean, yeah, I guess the floor mat is tiny bit faded from the sun, but overall I didn't find anything in here. Usually, as you know, every BMW has worn out bolsters here, but those look pretty good. And I checked everything over electronically, and everything works that I tested. I'm sure there's probably something I forgot to test, but yeah, everything works. Even the cup holders work, which never work in these, so that's good. And I kind of like that it doesn't have the iDrive. Just, I think it makes the interior look way more clean than with the kind of bulging first generation iDrive. I guess it's not first generation, but the whatever. And then in back, yeah, kind of the same way. I don't know if anyone's ever even actually sat back here. And the car actually, I know we don't have smell-o-vision or whatever, but it has like a little bit, you can still like get the faintest hint of the new car smell, which is kind of cool. Go ahead and pop the hood and show the absence of any BMW oil leaks. been too long since I owned an E91. I forgot where the hood release is. Yeah, I looked it over yesterday, obviously, when I bought the car, and the valve cover is dry as can be. Look at how pristine that mating surface is. No oil whatsoever has ever crept out of there. Oil filter housing is exactly the same way. Not a single drop has ever been spilled. And then I'll get my drop light. You can see the one nice thing about these E90 generation cars is the dust pan or the splash guard. If it has any sort of oil leak, you'll see it pulling up on the splash guard. And this one, as you can see, is completely dry. But again, it's what you would expect for a car with this few miles. Nothing over here. Yeah, I guess we'll put it up on the quick jacks and I'll look under it, but I'm guessing it's gonna be more or less the same. All right, now that's up in the air, I'll go ahead and make sure all four corners are nice and tight. It's hard to do with one hand. Absolutely no play there, as you would expect. Yep, nothing there. God, look at the bump stop, how good condition that is still. I don't know if you remember my last E91, that had completely disintegrated. And around back. One thing I forgot to look at yesterday when I was looking the car over is the brake pads. They actually look pretty good in the back. And make sure there's no lip. Nope. And the front, they're about halfway. And no lip. All right, now for the fun part, underneath. Well, I found something wrong. The door for the oil drain plug is missing. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, all the bushings I can see look great. Boots look great. It looks dry as something that's really dry down here. Oh, look at that oil pan gasket. Not a drop. I have never seen that on a BMW in my life. Oh my God, look at that motor mount. It's incredible. Transmission. Pan looks good. Obviously there's no rust. It's pretty cool, it still has these wind deflectors. I've never owned a car that still had those, so I didn't even know they had them. And up back, again, look at that bushing, look at that boot. And differential, nice and dry as well. And yep, all right, clean bill of health. Don't need to look any further. All right, let's go over to CarFax now. 2 previous owners, no accidents, no damage. So sold new, Plano, Texas. Sold as a certified pre-owned, so 2010, 2013. Not much there. And then it was sold as a certified pre-owned in 2013. And again, stayed in Dallas. So I did already look this over, and the only concern I have really as far as maintenance that needs done, since the spark plugs were actually done here somewhere. Spark plugs, ignition coils, 38,000 miles. The last oil change I could find on here, because I know this interval on these is crazy. I forget exactly what it is from the top of my head. Was last done, I think, Yeah, okay, so the last oil change was 31,000 miles in 2015 here, so that definitely needs done. So I'll go ahead and order a change kit for that. I was gonna go ahead and do the spark plugs, but they've already been done. And I was gonna do a cabin air filter, but that was just done somewhere on cabin air filter here. The other thing was the last time I saw the brake fluid being changed or flushed was 2014, so that's definitely way overdue, so I'll go ahead and do that. So I need to order a brake fluid for it. I actually already have some, and an oil change kit, and that's it. I mean, normally I do the transmission and differential fluids, but I don't usually do them on my personal cars until 50,000 miles, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Oh yeah, the other thing is the tires. I really need to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Actually, if you guys don't mind helping me out, post down below in the comment section what you think I should do. Should I get another set of Bridgestones for the rear? I don't typically or usually like Bridgestones. Or should I get a set of 4 Continental Extreme Contact DWSs? What would you prefer on your car? Let me know. So guys, I guess that's it. There wasn't much to be found on this car. I think I finally got lucky for once. Yeah, post and comment down below what you think of the car. And then please help me out with the tires because I don't know what to do. I'm really torn. Like, part of me is like, just be cheap and order these for the rear. But then I'm kind of like, if I really want this car to be pristine, should I have some decent tires on there and put my usual Continental DWSs on there? Yes, I know Michelin makes a good tire. I'm just slightly partial to Continental myself. Personally, I just think they're a better value for money. Like, the Michelin might be maybe slightly more better performance, but also a significant bump in price. Yeah, so I'll change the oil, tires, fresh brake fluid. I need to buy a touch-up kit to do the few blemishes around, and then I'll give it a real good detail. It probably won't show up in camera at all. The car was definitely waxed when they sold it at the used car dealership, but I did see ever so slightly just a couple swirls. You can't see it on camera. It's not bad at all. I'm kind of torn whether I should compound it or not, because there's like very faint swirls. So we'll see. I'll think about that. I'll probably just end up doing it. But anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more content with this car. I mean, I guess there's not really going to be that much content. Just change the oil, flush the brake fluid, and just give it a hell of a detail. And then it will be for sale. So if you want to buy the car, best way to get in touch with me is to message me probably on Instagram, which I'll link in every video. I've also posted in the BMW Wagon Facebook group. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for next time. Thank you. Bye.